What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here at the channel here at Scott Boogie Gaming. In my last video in Oldtown Park, I was working on this Chief Beef restaurant. A nice little burger place there for the guests here at my Oldtown Park right here. Another part that I'm putting together on Planet Coaster 2. They came out with the Parades DLC. Not a little over a month ago now. I think it's been out. The Parades DLC, if I'm not mistaken, it's been out for about a month now, right? Something like that. But either way it goes, the last time I was in here, I was working on my Chief Beef restaurant, my Lot of Love Cafe, and my Pizza Pen, all the stuff that's going along the strip here that I'm gonna have my parade on right here. That's right on the outside of, right next to, and I said on the outside, right next to our signature ride in the park, the Hyper G back there, our tallest coaster in the park at the moment right now. But in this video, we're gonna do a lot of updates right now. So we're gonna work on that new narrow dive coaster from Vallis and Walden here on Planet Coaster, the new dive coaster that they got on here. We're gonna work on that, and we're gonna work on this area over here. Start trying to do some things with this area here. Let me get the hood off the screen real quick. Um, Wait a minute, and put it on this one. All right. We're gonna work on this area over here. I gotta move that little prize wall over there. That's like a little prize wall that I was gonna put on my gift shop, but I mean on my workshop. I said gift shop. Um, yeah, we're gonna start working on this area over here in this video. We're gonna finish up my Hyper G over here. Like I started on this area, then placed the coaster and everything, decorated it. I gotta finish decorating actually, because this not the completed version. I need to add some more foliages and some hills and valleys and things to that, and a few more items that I want to add in this area over here as well, because of the weather on the game. The snow and things like that. I wanted to make sure I have like little gazebo areas or little places where guests could come and warm up on the chilly days in the park, and have a bathroom and maybe another shop over here. Button this little area up with a few more little attractions, maybe a flat ride, another little coaster or something if I could fit it in the back here. But over here, this is what we're gonna be working on. This is one of the coasters that we're gonna be blueprint flipping in this video today. We got the Gravity Well coaster. This is that Vallis and the Walden coaster, the VNN, not BNN coaster, here on Planet Coaster. That was a lot of coasters right there. You know what I'm saying? All right, so we're gonna have this ride here, but me, I gotta have my priority passes and things like that. And Planko, Frontier, what's going on? Why every time y'all make a in-game coaster, man, y'all never have a priority pass on these rides? Hmm I don't know, but hey, that's what I'm here for. I'm gonna fix that. We're gonna demolish the entrance and the exit to this ride. We're gonna move the entrance signage and stuff to a different location, and we're gonna dress this new ride up, give it a new paint job and everything like that. And then we're gonna add this to my excuse me. I'm gonna add this to my workshop if it's not already added to my workshop. I need to check and see if it's added to my workshop. But if it is, I'll let you guys know at the end of this video if you can go and download this thing on my workshop when it's done and completed. When you see the completed version, and what else I was thinking about doing is like maybe right next to this, adding one of those in-game arcades. Just putting one of them in here, right here, just to fill up this little gap in between this coaster, and then I could place another ride or something over here on the opposite side of the building, like maybe another flat ride, or maybe start another section of the park that is gonna have coasters and things in it. But for the most part over here, I think I want to add the toy DLC. Like they had a toy pack on here with a bunch of toy scenery pieces and things like that. Like they had a big Jenga on there. Like maybe I add that and have like a big Jenga statue, like maybe here or here, and with a vista point on it where guests could come and look at it. Um, I want to put a lot of trees and things around these buildings right here, these residential buildings here, because I don't know if I want to have these as like residential buildings, or are these going to be like hotel resorts that's outside the park, and have these as like apartment buildings that's by the park. Who knows, man? Use your imagination, right? That's what this game is about, using your imagination and having fun. And that's what I'm all about in today's video. We're going to have some fun today. So if you're new to the channel, don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button. Alrighty. Alright, let's get started. I'm trying to make sure I'm not leaving out any updates and things that we're going to be working on in the video here, guys. I don't see nothing else, right? I don't see nothing else. Alright, so right now in the first part of the video, we're going to work on our gravity well coaster, like I said, and we're going to finish working on our little area here to Oldtown Park, as well as other little attractions and things that we're going to have going on in the park. And hopefully by the end of the video, if it's not too long, we can have a soft opening where we got people in here and have a little parade route or something like that, fireworks show or something. I don't know. You know, we're freestyling right now here at Scott Boogie Gaming. You know, I'm your amateurs YouTuber. You know, man, y'all just don't know it, man. I'm your favorite YouTuber. Y'all just don't understand it yet. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just ain't realized it yet. You know what I'm saying? I've been having some cool ideas over here on the channel and some cool little concepts that I'll be putting together. You know what I mean? And yeah, all right, like you know, like like I said, not flipping, like flipping blueprints. You know what I mean? Yeah, you should call me the exhibit, a Planko, the property blow, a Planko, whatever you want to call me. Yeah, but we about to adjust this ride here. We're going to give it a whole new makeover, a new colorway, all of that. You know what I mean? So stay tuned, guys, and I'll catch y'all in the next part of this video. Alright, guys, like I said, let's get started in today's video. In today's blueprint flip, we're going to have the gravity well right here. Yeah, the Vallis and the Walden coaster, and it's one more of the coaster that we're gonna do a blueprint flip on here in Old Town. But I think I want to put it here because I want to have a coaster in like each section of the park, and we got one here, one there. You know, I ain't did nothing to this area here, but I'm quite sure I may have uh, maybe a kiddie coaster, or if I could fit a boomerang coaster or something right there, it's gonna be right there. Um, then we got the gravity well that's going to be directly behind the parade route staging area here. So the next coaster that I want to put may be like over here, but the one I want to use is that it's like a LSM launch coaster, like a family launch coaster. Let me see if I can find it, guys. Which one is it? Oh, this one right here. All right, this one right here is very unique because it's got a entrance and a priority entrance and a exit station that's separate from the boarding station where you could just unload from right there. That's really cool. I don't think we have no coasters and things like that in the States. I think, you know, where you got two different stations that you unload off of. I don't think so. I don't think I've ever seen that here in the States, but yeah. But anyway, we're gonna have a vote. We're gonna put this right here, I think. But this is another coaster that I want to do a blueprint flip um, for the Old Town Park. You know, it's not going to exactly be right there, but it's going to be in this general area. You know, I'm gonna probably fix that. But what I wanted to do with this coaster, with the way that it's designed and the way it's laid out, and because I said I wanted to have this area like toy themed or whatever, using some of the toy scenery pieces, since I haven't used any of those yet. I wanted to kind of decorate this ride like one of those, like, remember back when you was a kid, you used to have those little the Tyco trains and the racetracks that you used to be able to put up the wall and stuff like that. And you had the little gun remote, you press the trigger and the cars would just go around the track, or the train would go around the track. I want to make this coaster something similar to that. Using a lot of the toy pieces and have the coaster just maneuvering through a lot of those scenery pieces as if it's like a train set inside of somebody's room, you know. So that's what we're gonna work on with the vote right there. Um, so we're gonna have two blueprint flips in this video. We're gonna have the LSM launch coaster right here, vote, and we're gonna do the narrow dive coaster by Baldness and Walden, or have you say their name, right here. We're gonna do two blueprint flips right here, and I think this one I'm gonna have on my workshop. If it's not on there, I'm gonna put it on there, and you guys could go and check it out and download it. And I appreciate everybody who downloaded my Gopi coaster, my race, and my two dueling coasters, launch coasters. Said like 50 downloads. I really appreciate that, guys. You guys don't know how much that means when you guys use something that I created and put on the workshop. I really appreciate that. So all right, let's get started. Share we on these blueprint flips and these new add-ons and additions, so we can see how I turned this little Old Town Park area into what we got going on right now. Right? Yeah. Big deal, right? It's a big deal because we got to add us a priority pass to this dive coaster right here. I'm sorry, I just don't know how we're gonna do it, but more than likely we're gonna have to take this entrance off, maybe leave it there, but also have a priority pass line right here that goes up under the station and comes out over here somewhere. Because as you can see, the station is so tiny, it's hard to add another priority pass. I mean, add another entrance on here because you can't even put it. Let's see, you can't even put it right here if you want to. Like you could, but if you put it here, you wouldn't be able to make no pathing right there because it's directly over the path right there. So it wouldn't allow you to add no pathing right there to make a priority lane. So we're gonna hook this thing up, man. We're gonna hook this thing up. So stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned. All right, man. It's nighttime here in Old Town Park, day 51. Yeah, all the updates have been added now, right now. So this is the new gravity wheel right here. New gravity wheel, fully decorated now with a little tower booth right here. I wish we had some animatronics, man. I wish Planko gonna add us the animatronic. Why don't they put a movie DLC on here, man, with the studio pack or something, so we can get some animatronic people and stuff, so I can put some people up here. Well, I could put like one of them Space Ranger people up here, animatronics, put them up there as they watching to make sure everybody get they seat belts checked here on this ride. Uh-oh, let's go. There they go. And they're off. Alright, but I think this ride is on my workshop, guys. I'm not quite sure, but let's check and see real quick. Alright, guys. No, I got a little bit of deleting to do. I gotta delete a couple of projects that to make some space so I can add this coaster so you guys can be able to download this. Yeah. Alright, now I don't have enough room to even upload this, I don't think. Alright, but yeah, but here we go. We got the gravity wheel in here, but this is the after look. This is what it looks like now. After it had this little blueprint makeover. And then I went on and added the arcade. A little bit of dressings out here. Topiary bushes or whatever. I don't know how you say that. Topiary, or however it is. Got a lot of overgrown stuff over here. I might have to move that back some. That's a tree that I sunk all the way down in the ground that I was trying to make like one of those big bushes or whatever, but we'll fix that. I'll fix that. Then over here we got the high roller. You know what I'm saying? We got the high roller flat ride over here, tucked off right there, right next to another little gift shop right there. With the vegan eat stand right there. These places always be. If you go look at your shop reports or whatever, like the daily reports, man, these places right here be getting a lot of money. These vegan places over all the other spots outside of maybe the souvenir shops. Them vegan places that make like $4,000 or something in a day, and your souvenir shops may make like seven. I'm like, that's crazy, man. And we got our little toy area over here, the little racer, the pencil shop in the garbage can, the eraser benches. And here we go, our little toy train set boat over here. Here we go. Got a lot going on over here. Got this train just going through this thing, like, yeah, very cool. Um, yeah, this actually came out really nice. And put the little secondary boarding station right here, up under these little cardboard pieces that look like cardboards. Yeah, this is real cool. These little toy pieces. Like, man, yeah, they need to go ahead and give us the movie pack DLC on here, man. Go ahead and do that for us. I forgot I put this aquatic restaurant over here, just in the cut over here. I just put that over here because of the colorful lanterns that they got on it and everything that fits this area here, right next to the airdrop ride. Trying to see if I want to add some lighting around the outside areas, like over here and like here. But we'll see, man. Right now it looks pretty good. It looks right. It looks right for me. Oh, here go our big Jenga with a vista point right there, so you guys can come and take a look at that. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. And we finished the area over here. All right, over here we got the Hyper GeForce. And we got our little heating area over here. Little thing, you come over here, you guys can get warm up in there. It look hot up in there right now, don't it? You know, then we got a little slush shower stand right there, bathroom. And then over around here is the Hyper GeForce photos and the exit to the GeForce right there. Very cool, very cool. And the rest of the ride has been decorated with the trees and then the hill that the coaster goes through. Plus more trees and things over here. Yeah. And then I was able to put a boomerang ride over here. Like I said, we got the Revenant ride over here. It's a little boomerang coaster. Tucked off in the cut in the back right there. I don't know, man, but hold up. Let's see, though. I want to see something. I want to take a ride, though, on the GeForce. Let's take a ride on GeForce since it's nighttime in the park. Because right now, this is the real time, I think. Oh, no, no. Yeah, this is the real time right here that it actually is. So let's go in first person. Let's go in first person. And go down the exit here so we can get on the ride of the GeForce, baby. All right, when you come right here, it'd be cool because when that coaster drops right there, the water effects come out. It looks real cool. If you're a guest waiting in the line to get on this ride, yeah. All right, it looks intimidating though. Now look at that speed right there. You see the speed of that thing coming down that drop? Wow, it's crazy right there. All right, man. At the time of this recording of this video, what this is, August 8th. I think it's August 8th. Yeah, I'm on my vacation right now. This like my fourth day, third. Well, my second day of vacation. Because you start after the off day, so I don't go back to work until the third day. So I've been off for like 9 days. Been enjoying myself. All right, so let's get on the GeForce because we got one in the station. We got one for the leave out. Oh man, one leaving out. I missed it, guys. All right. Oh, see, now the daylight coming out. See the sun back out now. That's all right. It's all good. We gotta wait our turn to ride the GeForce. Got music and everything. We got music and everything. All right, hold up. Hey, is it our turn yet? Let me get on. All right. All right, we gonna ride. We got all green across the boards here. There ain't no guests on this thing. We're gonna wait our turn to ride the fully decorated GeForce so we can see the park and everything. Yeah. Still got a back portion of the park that's got to be built over there that I'm gonna call Voltage Park because I want to use that other launch coaster, the Green Volt. I'm gonna do a blueprint flip on that, but that's gonna be in another video. Yeah, stay tuned for that one, guys. So make sure you like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss it. And hit that notification bell so you definitely don't miss it when I finish the park and do me a full tour up in this place. And my other park that I finished. And another series that I want to do. But like I say, I got to get myself back into a recording groove like I was before. But it takes some time, man. Sometimes us content creators that like to make videos, man, the YouTubers, we got to take a break sometimes. Uh-oh. Let's go. Something ain't right here. Where's my music? I got music on this thing. Why this train don't got music? I'm gonna have to talk to my audio people here in the park, man. We can't have that on opening day. Oh man, we already seeing flaws in the park, man. This is crazy. See, this is why you gotta ride the ride, guys. But still, enjoy the ride. That stall right there was crazy. Yeah, that stall over back there was crazy. That's like one of the tallest, longest stalls I've seen right there. That was wild right there. Where's my music at though? It's supposed to be music on that thing. But either way I go, man. Alright, that was the hype of GeForce, bro. You know. It is what it is. But I was thinking about adding another time to my parade. But I got 3 times right now. 10 o'clock. I got 10 o'clock, 2 p.m. and 6 p.m. If I add a fourth show, it'll be 9:30, 12:30, 3:30, then 6:30. We'll keep it at 2. We'll keep it at 3. But it's cool. It is what it is. But right now, this is what I got so far, man. That's a big upgrade from the beginning of the video, right? That's a lot of area. Excuse me. That's a lot of area covered right now, in that little short bit of time. This actually was a 2 to 3 day span of a video that I was doing this, just crunched together in this video, condensed for you guys right here on the channel right now. But yeah, this is a big upgrade, a big update into Oldtown Park. Now the next part I want to work on is gonna be my little area here that I got coming soon, Voltage Park. We're gonna have that. That's just gonna be the name of it because the signature ride in this area gonna be called the Green Volt. So yeah, so that's why I gave it the name Voltage Park, named after the coaster that's gonna be going over there in that area. And I just got to keep my eye on the percentage and things like that. And depend on how much percentage I have left, I may create me a water raft ride. Give me a nice little water raft ride. Or I may add a fireworks show in the park that goes off at the end of the day every day when it turns nighttime outside. Man, you guys let me know in the comments below. Should I do a fireworks show at the end of the day for the park, or should I? What did I just say? I done forgot that fast, man. You see what I'm saying, man? Gamers mess up, man. Either way it go, man. Whatever, man. I don't know. What I said I was gonna do, I was gonna add another. Did I say another parade, or a fireworks show? I don't know. Either way it go, man. We gonna have something, man. Just let me know down in the comments. Should I add me a fireworks show, or should I just or should I just add another parade time hour? I don't know. You know what? We're going to go with whatever comes to mind at that time when we doing the park. How about that? Yeah, we're going to do that, man. But that's what it is, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed my little update video here. I got a lot of stuff done, in the last couple of days since I've been on my vacation. Like I said, I'm having a little fun, man. I might be able to finish this thing before my vacation over with. Who knows? I definitely been sitting here thinking about going to Six Flags. I want to go back and ride the raft or Rashasha, or whatever that is. That's the smoothest dive coaster I've been on in my life right there. And it's nice and lengthy and everything. Yeah. Alright guys, so until next time and until my next Planet Coaster video here in Oldtown Park, I'll see you all in my next one.